with the international court, but it's not strong enough, unfortunately. We need more pressure on Israel.
Okay, moving to Sada al-Balad newspaper, and we read Dahi to inspect Tahrir metro station on Tuesday. Transportation Minister Hani Dahi is due to inspect on Tuesday the Tahrir metro station ahead of its reopening in the coming days. The minister said the station has been provided with cameras and devices to detect bombs in a bid to secure the station against any sabotage crimes. The Tahrir station has been closed since the dispersal of Rabaa and Al-Nahda sit-ins in mid-2013. So let's focus on attempts to put some cameras and devices to detect bombs in a bid to secure the station. So how do you see this step by the Ministry of Transportation to secure metro stations?
Yeah, it's a usual thing. We have a lot of security to a lot of metro stations, and yet some bombs are being found. And yet we don't know who have put in these bombs.
Yes.
Only very
Always
rarely.
targeted metro stations.
Yeah, very rarely that we found out who are behind this. We are pointing our fingers, but with no evidence, strong evidence, unfortunately. We'll wait and see, but it's a sign that things are going on. We are trying to make things going on in life, in the stability of Egypt, and I think things will go on at the end.
Yes.
Those terrorists are not going to actually hinder us from going in our way.
Terrorists are everywhere, yeah?
Yeah, terrorism is everywhere, yes, as you have said. But we need to secure, we need more stability, and we need more, as I have said, investments to give hope to the young people, so that those terrorists are not going to play in their minds and gain more numbers by and trying to gain more young people to go to fundamentalist ideas. But still, we are hoping to go to the right direction. We are crossing our fingers, but some things sometimes give us a bit of frustrating feelings. But we have hope in our country. We can go in the right direction.
And moving to Egypt Independent, and we read Egypt's market losses 3.8 billion Egyptian pounds on Monday, EGX 30 down 0.74%. Egypt's market main index EGX 30 declined 0.74% Monday's session, recording 9,884.46 points and a turnover of 647 million Egyptian pounds. Meanwhile, the EGX 100 index and the EGX 70 down by 0.47% and 0.4% respectively. Foreign institutions were net buyers, recording a net flow of 18.02 million Egyptian pounds, while local and Arab institutions were net sellers, recording net flows of 73.56 million Egyptian pounds and 23.02 million Egyptian pounds respectively. EGX market capital lost 3.8 billion Egyptian pounds to hit 532.94 billion Egyptian pounds compared to 536.74 billion pounds on Sunday's session. So how do you see the performance of the markets? It's going down these 2 days. There are some losses, yeah.
Usually.
Yes.
Usually. It's a sign, sometimes,
yes.
It's a sign of how the economy is going. And of course, the Egyptian stock market have been losing and then gaining a bit and then losing again. Usually this is the way it goes, but sometimes it's gaining and then losing and then gaining again, so it's the vice versa. But anyway, I think maybe by the end of this year we'll have a better stock market coming back to gaining and maybe losing a bit and then gaining again. We'll wait and see.
Okay, I'm back to Al-Ahram online, and we read Egypt Sadiq says plans about 2.3 billion Egyptian pounds in investments in 2015. Egypt's third largest listed property group plans about 2.3 billion Egyptian pounds in new investments in 2015. It said in a statement on Monday that it would deliver 684 new property units this year. So this is a good sign of the economy, that it's going down, it's going on its way, and it also gives a good hope for investors who are coming to join the summit on March. So how do you see preparations for this?
I think the main preparation for this summit is that we need a new law for investments, to ease investments, to encourage investors to come to Egypt and invest here. They have all of the world to invest in. Still, if we need international investors to come, we need a new law. It is said that there is a law that will be formulated
Amended,
and coming
yes.
out
Yes.
soon. We need this law before before
Yes.
March. Actually, we need it now.
Yeah.
Better now than late, because people who are going to invest or who are going to even come to the conference thinking about investments need from now assurance.
Yes.
Or else they are not going to be keen about coming. Maybe they come just to see what's happening, but they are not going to be keen about investing without a new investor law that could actually attract them to Egypt.
Actually, many companies are interested in real estate in Egypt here, and it's booming. So we hope it attracts more investors.
We need the law.
Yes. And still with Al Ahram online, and we read Egyptian pound steady for fifth straight sale, also on black market. Egypt's pound sold at 7.53 per dollar on Monday for the fifth central bank auction in a row, and was also steady on the black market. The central bank had let the official exchange rate weaken since January 18th in an effort to wipe out black market trading, alongside government effort to bolster the economy and burnish Egypt's image ahead of a major investment conference next month. The central bank said it offered $40 million for sale on Monday and sold 38.4 million at a cutoff price of 7.5301 pounds per dollar, the same as a sale on Sunday. So how do you see efforts by the CBE governor to combat black market? It's gaining fruits now.
Yeah, they are trying.
Yes.
They are trying, but on the ground they are not so successful, unfortunately. Still there is black market.
Yeah.
Still there is black market. Maybe we are trying to decrease its effect on our economy. We're trying. This is our steps for trying to decrease the effect, but still, of course, all of this will
minimize
go.
the black market for a while.
They are trying, but all of this will go away with more investments, with more stability and security. This is very important.
And wrapping up our press, and we read in Sad al-Balad, Syria rejects foreign ground troops to fight Syria's foreign minister Walid al-Muallim said on Monday that his country would not allow foreign ground troops on its territory to fight Daesh group. Speaking at a news conference in Damascus, Muallim also said Jordan had not responded to a Syrian request to coordinate efforts against Daesh after the group killed a captured Jordanian pilot. Damascus regularly accuses Jordan of supporting terrorism in Syria because of its backing for the uprising against President Bashar al-Assad. So do you think it's necessary to allow foreign ground troops to fight Daesh, as airstrikes haven't succeeded in achieving its targets till now?
No, it hasn't. Daesh is still on the ground.
Yes.
It's becoming more stronger and stronger every day. They are giving the message they want to give. They are terrorists, actually. And the situation in Syria, which was the main place where Daesh came erupt and then went to Iraq, the situation in Syria, I think, will be, this is my own perspective or prediction, it will be settled this year. I don't think it will continue more with this situation. I think al-Assad, either he's going to stay like what Ali Saleh did for a while and then go, or although Ali Saleh came back actually with the Housiyin, or there will be more eruption against him, there will be problems, maybe a political solution will be, but I think this year is not going to pass with this situation in Syria as it is, because this is the main cause for giving the ground for Daesh to penetrate Syria and Iraq in this situation.
And the whole region, actually.
They are controlling a bit of a large portion of the land in Syria and in Iraq now, and we need to solve the problems of Syria, unite Syria again, because Syria is a small country. It's not is a huge, like Sudan, for instance, as it used to be, North and South Sudan, or like Yemen. So geographically wise, Syria needs to be more united than this. If there is a political solution, and I think the opposition, the opposition for the governments in the Syrian opposition are trying to sit together. There were a lot of meetings in Egypt, which was successful. They had other meetings in Moscow. There will be another meetings, I guess. So this is very important to have a political solution in the situation in Syria. It can't continue like this.
The whole region.
It can't continue like this this year, I think.
Okay, Mrs. Suzy, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, dear, and have a good morning, please.
Thank you. And now we'll go for a short break and we'll resume the breakfast show, so stay tuned.